greedy politicians. Selfish, just think of them. They don't care about what's happening around them. And then there's an interview. They go to the Congress. Representative. Do you want to send your son to Afghanistan? Nobody wants to give any answer. You like to send a lot of other people to Afghanistan. Why don't you send your son? They don't want to respond. You are very smart. You come up with a policy, send the army, but you don't want to send your son. Send your son. You have no respect to other people's right, other people's value. They have their own value. Why you come and change their value? They are happy with their life. Why you come and teach them that, oh, I will go to show you a better one. They know what is good for them. Last example, I have a lot of examples. You know the Red Indian in America? If you look at their lifestyle, they are very strong people. They are very healthy people. Because they eat what is with them. They are very peaceful. They don't have prison among them. They don't have a prison with them. They don't have, guard, security in their environment. They all have their tent. And they live so peacefully. They don't worry people will steal or anything. They are very peaceful people. They start to have a lot of problems when the white people introduce all the white thing to them. White sugar, white flour, white, and now their health is become weaker and weaker. Even food, all the white thing is not healthy. Do you understand that, brother? Anything organic is not white. White men corrupt a lot of people because of money. They come and introduce something good, but it's killing you. That's why I don't eat white sugar. I don't use white sugar. If I want, I use honey. I don't use white salt. I try to avoid majority of the white. Because this is commercialized. Business is not to help you. And now you see the health of all these people is getting weaker and weaker. It's destroying ourselves. There are a lot of study going on about what is happening to the world. So we should honor the right of all these people and their country. They have their own value. You have the right to protect your country. Everybody have the right to protect their country. You understand that, brother? Inshallah. Yeah. Politically, maybe we don't understand. I'm not a politician. But I learn from everybody.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, brother. Yeah.
Actually, these things should change the mind of politicians in every country.
Yeah,
because in which country we travel or we meet the people from each country, they say their politicians are corruption, like that. So
good leader is very different. They will respect the right of every individual. They will respect and honor the country of everybody. But today it's very difficult to have good leader. But they always want to have good followers so that they can control you better. Bad leader, but they want good followers. That's why there has a lot of problem. They don't love people who like to talk about this. They want you to be quiet. The more you talk, they give you money. Keep quiet. Yeah, give you some money. And then you are corrupted again. And this is what happened to the world today. Corruption is rampant today. It's part of our system. It's in our blood. And this is going to destroy all of us. Until you are firm in what you believe. And this is something that we've got to treasure. Yeah. Our value, knowledge of God is something that you must treasure, inshallah. Sister, now we go for the sister. Any question for the sisters? I still have one question I will share with you. Why lady first? Now, any question from the sisters? No question from the sisters. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, there's one on the left. Yeah.
Thank you for giving me the chance. Actually, I want to know if I wear some animal like ornaments. Can I pray by wearing these animal ornaments?
Example, what kind of ornament is that?
Dolphin, like small dolphin, gold.
Dolphin?
Yeah, dolphin. Or shell. Or a starfish, like that. Actually, I have, so somebody said it is not, it should not be used when you pray. So that's why I am asking.
Yeah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran talk about ornaments for the woman. Yeah, woman is one of a unique creation of God. Yeah, that Allah prepared for them a lot of ornament because they themselves is an ornament in this world, woman. Yeah, their nature is different, their fitrah is different. And Allah do allow the woman to wear all this kind of ornament to beautify themselves. And Allah loves beautiful things. But if you're given a choice to choose something that we made, not original, something that human made with design of animals, design of fishes, it's better to go back to the original form of ornament. It's always better if you're given a choice. Last time we was exposed because sometimes we just feel that people come with the design, that design, we think it's okay, but I always believe in the best is to go back to the origin, of the ornament, pearls and all the sea ornaments, all the jewelry. Alhamdulillah, it's not in the form of a fish, it's not in the form of anything, but it's a form by itself. So we should go back to that. That make it more clean and more pure. But if you still have some small kind of this design ornament, that do not create fitna to you. It cover it. It's just for you, for your husband, alhamdulillah. The thing that Islam don't encourage is to display any images of animal and human hanging on the wall. Because when you do that, the Prophet said, the angel of mercy wouldn't like to enter a house where all these images is being displayed. So we love angel to come around in our house. So we try to decorate our house in a better manner, with a better kind of decoration, inshallah. You understand that, sister? Jazakallah khair. Any question from the sister again? Second question from the sisters? Yeah, please pass it to the sisters then.
Hello. I wanted to know how is considered Buddha for according to Islam. Buddha, is there a prophet for his own nation? Did he say that there is no God? And what is the common value between Buddhism and Islam?
It's good that the sister is asking this question. When I was a Buddhist, I do not know the difference between Buddhism, Christianity and Islam, of course. I only learned about Buddhism. But after becoming a Muslim, I reflect back what I learned in Buddhism. Now, if you go back to the history of Buddhism, before I end up whether he's a prophet or not, he was a prince. He was a normal person, he was a prince. And later on, his father, do not want him to experience any suffering at all. So the father makes sure that anybody who is in the palace who is not well must not be exposed to his son. He wants his son to feel that this world is a nirvana, is paradise. No suffering, no sickness, and everything is just happy, smiling faces. So one day, they managed to travel outside the palace. And while he was traveling, before they want to come out, the king have given the instruction to all his minister and all the army, make sure that wherever we move, no suffering people must be there. The whole nation must be smiling, loving, welcoming, so that they see that everything is just good, 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 happiness, no suffering. So, one day prepared, they was on the way going out for a tour, a short tour. But while they are traveling, this son of the king managed to just run out from the main street. And then he saw a lot of people behind the lane who are suffering of illness, poverty. Immediately the people come and get him down. And later on he started to think. He started to think, what is real life? In the palace I don't see anybody suffering. Everybody is happy, loving. I saw a lot of people suffering outside. Now he is starting to think. When he was starting to think about this, in the Sanskrit word means Buddha. Buddha meaning the awakening. He started to think now. Then he wants to know the truth of life. By understanding the truth of suffering. Why people have to suffer? When he never suffered. Why other people have to suffer? He wants to know. His parents do not want him to know. So he decided to leave the palace. And he left the palace. When he left the palace, he met a lot of hermits in the jungle, isolating themselves with long hair, long nails, long mustaches. They don't cut everything that was given, keep, don't throw. He don't feel that it's right. It looked dirty, ugly. He was asking them to explain to him about the truth of suffering. What is real life? Nobody can enlighten him. He was traveling from place to place to look for an answer until he finally he said, I don't think I can get an answer anywhere, but he have to ask for guidance. And he have to isolate himself under a bull tree. And there is a time after meditation, he was given the enlightenment about the truth of suffering. And from there, he was given the message to spread the word of truth to his people. And later on, he was given the title, the Enlightened One. And in Sanskrit, their language, Buddha. Buddha is not a term, but it is Buddha is what you call is a status given to him, the Enlightened One. And the main teaching of Gautama Buddha is Sukha and Dukkha. Sukha and Dukkha, in our language, in Malay, Sukha Dukkha. The Indonesian should know. Sukha Dukkha. Arabic, Bashirah wa Nazirah. Now, we are starting to look into Islam now. All the Prophet was sent to do this. Bashirah wa Nazirah. All the Prophet majority of them, or say not say all, may say 95% of them, before they were given guidance from God, they have to go through an isolation, khalwa. And all of them were exposed about the truth of suffering. Gautama Buddha prostrate. Even until today, you see some sect among the monks, they do prostration. But some don't do, because you have sects again, different ideology was introduced later on. And we have the Dharma and we have the Karma. What is Karma? Karma in Islam called Qada and Qadar. So when I compare with what I learned in Islam and look into the Quran, say, in every nation we send a prophet. وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْنَا فِي كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ رَسُولًا أَنِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَاجْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ. In every nation we send a messenger, a prophet, to remind people to worship the only one God, to enslave them from worshipping things, human, to worshipping one God. And never in the time of Gautama Buddha, he said, I am God. Or he said, there is no God. And the prophet said, there are 120,000 of prophets been sent. Only 25 names is written in the Quran. And Allah said that I have sent many prophets and messengers. Their name is hidden to the knowledge of humanity. Human don't know. So based on this dalil, the teaching do not contradict. Like Jesus, like Moses, they are our prophet. Muslim cannot be a Muslim without accepting Isa, Jesus. Who do not accept Moses, they cannot be a Muslim. But we don't worship them. So to my little experience, I feel that Gautama Buddha is one of the prophets. Never one of his teaching against Islam. Only the followers today, they don't even follow his Dharma anymore. They have a new kind of ideology about Buddhism today. So, can I confirm that? Wallahu a'lam. Because when name is not been mentioned clearly in the Quran Sunnah, people can say, no, that's their right. But to me, I personally feel through my experience, he can be one of the prophet of God. That is my answer to your question, sister. Yeah. If you're fair to Gautama Buddha, you will never deny that he do not allow anybody to worship him, and he never denied there is God. And he did prostrate to the Almighty, the one God who created all of us. Now, you have addition on that?
Yeah, but I found that if you are a prophet, the first thing you said is that there is only one God. So I'm surprised that he didn't say anything about the non-existence of God, but he didn't say anything about there is only one God. So that's why you understand my frustration.
Different prophet may approach his people from different angle. They know their people better than all of us. You see, it's just like